I just discovered the craziest invention you will ever see. Inside this box could be revolutionary and also could be a little bit sketchy. What is inside of here then? It is a spy pen camera. What the heck does that mean? Well, essentially it's a pen. It works like a pen, it writes like a pen, but there's a camera on it, so no one will know that you're filming. This goes so much farther than the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, which shine an enormous light when you're wearing them and only record in vertical video. This is pretty crazy. So before we unbox this, let's look at some of the reviews. So in an effort to make this fun, tell me if you hate this in the comments. I am going to have an AI voice read them because I think it'll be funny. So it'll be a girl voice if it's a girl reviewing and a guy voice if it's a guy. The first review we have is from Farouk B. Mirza. She gave it 5 stars. This was reviewed 2 weeks ago.
PenCam. Great spy pen camera. Video and audio quality is better than expected. Battery life is great also. Not too heavy, very light. Instructions are easy to follow. Comes with SD card and a reader with extra refills. Great price.
That's a pretty good review. Let's keep going. This one is from Joe. Just Joe. Also reviewed 2 weeks ago. 5 stars.
So happy I purchased this item. This pen camera is great. Pretty much ready to run right out of the box. Just charge it and it's ready to go. Picture and sound are perfect.
Perfect. That's pretty high praise. Now my expectations are through the roof. So if it's not perfect, Joe, I'm blaming you.
Everything you need comes in the box.
Oh, it has a 6-figure passive income, a chiseled body, and a cute girlfriend? I'm just kidding. I shouldn't make jokes during very serious videos. This is very serious. This pen is crazy. This is a serious topic. I need to stop.
No setup required. Just turn it on and record.
That's actually crazy.
Is an actual pen, so no one knows it's a camera. There's no lights during recording, so it is undetectable.
Oh my gosh, that is game changing. Not necessarily using this for nefarious purposes, but you could just use this to film a class lecture while you're in class so that you can remember things without being that awkward person that's like, I'm going to turn on my laptop and record you. You could still be like, I'm going to record you, but I'm going to do it with my secret spy pen. How much cooler would that be? Just saying. And it's great that it apparently works right out of the box. You just take it out and press record. We'll see if that's true or not. The next review is from Walker. Imagining someone from The Walking Dead or some very serious entity. It's like a code name.
Yeah, I'm Walker.
5 stars.
Superb camera pen. I'm so excited about my camera pen. Where do I start?
Oh man, this person uses a lot of exclamation marks.
The picture quality is crisp and the audio is very clear.
This is making me so excited to unbox this.
You can't get a better deal on a camera pen.
I mean, it is the world's cheapest, so that's true.
With all the extra stuff you receive with it. The bonus is the pen writes so smoothly. There's extra pen refills, so it will last a long time.
Man, this could be my new pen. This could actually replace my pen. You want to see what pen I have now? It's this. Measures things for some reason. If you want that, that's not really the part I care about. But in the top, you have a star tip screwdriver, and then if you flip it around, you have a flathead. I actually use this all the time, and it's really nice. I never have to go get screwdrivers anymore because I just have a pen that does it. Always, all the time. This pen is great if you want to check it out. I'll probably leave it. You know where? That sounded ominous. I have some other pens that are kind of motivational. And the thing I hate about these is the ink is just horrible. It's so hard to write with these. So the fact that Walker says that these write really smoothly makes me really excited. The next thing I'm going to do is look for a 1-star review so we can see what the real complaints to this are. Oh my goodness. There are no 1-star reviews. That's crazy. There's no 2-star reviews either. There's only 1 3-star review. It's really long. Basically, SushiFan99 loves everything about it, but it sounds like they would want a camera that has a gimbal attached so it's smoother. He doesn't like the way that the pen actually moves when you're walking around. I mean, it's world's cheapest. You're not gonna... And gimbals are kind of big. How are you gonna fit that in there? They could do digital image stabilization, but you can just do that in software and post. So I might show you that if that becomes an issue. Let's unbox this thing. You guys have just been waiting so patiently. I'm just going to leave this tape on there. It looks cooler. This is what the inside of the box looks like. You're seeing what I'm seeing. First off, we have a micro USB cable, which seems to be the charging style of every world's cheapest object ever, like those $40 Ray-Ban Meta glasses. 5 pen refills and a little baby tiny blue screwdriver. Little tiny baby blue screwdriver. Look how small it is. Next, we have a manual, which also mentions that it's full HD 1080p, which is great. Same as the Ray-Ban Meta resolution-wise. And finally, we have the Secret Spy pen. It's heavier than normal pen for sure, but barely at all. It's still really light, and it's a tiny bit thicker than a normal pen. See, as you can notice, you probably wouldn't be able to see that from their advertisements, but I mean, it probably has to be if they're going to fit an entire secret camera in here. But it's not, I feel like I've felt pens thicker than this before. So it's not like the thickest pen you'll ever see. It's just a little tiny bit heavier than a normal pen. I don't even see the camera. And you know why? It's hidden. Pull down on this, you're going to be seeing this before I am. That's where the camera is. Isn't that insane? I can't even see it when I look in there. Oh my goodness. This is actually crazy. I thought it would be like a big bulbous, at least like fill up the space when you pull it down, but it's just like all the way inside that tiny little hole. How is this gonna have the amazing quality that these reviews describe? And audio quality, I wanna know. So we do have the sticker down here, let's take that off. There's nothing under there. The grip, honestly, feels pretty nice. Oh, this is smooth. This feels nice to touch. I'm gonna guess you press the button on the top. Oh, that's how it records. Am I recording myself? I might have just recorded myself. There was a little hole in the back here. I don't know if that's a reset button where you stick a pin in, or if that's an audio microphone. So how do we get the pen out? You twist the top. That is the exact same as my screwdriver measurement leveler pen. I forgot to mention it's a leveler too. Is you screw the top. Because obviously if you have fancy functions in any pen, most of them are going to be at the top. So they're going to be screw rather than click, because the click is for recording, which no one is going to expect. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Don't do naughty things with this. Looks like if you unscrew it, the entire pen comes apart. The cartridge for the ink is on the inside, so it probably will not last as long as a normal pen because the cartridge would extend through probably to where my finger is. And it extends to about half of that. So that's why there's 5 cartridges. Honestly, I don't use pens in an excessive amount, so I think that will be fine. However, this is where it gets crazy. Look at the other side. We have a micro SD card and a micro USB charging port. How did they fit those in here? I don't think this would have existed 10 years ago or even 5 years ago. These reviews are so recent. Have I just discovered this when it was unveiled? Or have I just been living under a rock? Have all of you? Has anyone heard of this watching this video? If you've already heard of this, comment it down below and comment when you heard about it, because I didn't know these exist. And these reviews are really recent, so I feel like this can't have been around for long. All these wearables have just been becoming a thing in the last year with Ray-Ban Meta, or at least a little bit over a year ago. I think all this technology is just coming up. So just in case, I am going to charge this thing. I could try recording with it straight out, but I want to make sure it's fully charged, so if I go do some field tests elsewhere, I won't have to worry about it being dead or anything. But before we do that, let's see how it writes. Because if it's horrible, that's okay. I can't do everything, but I have my hopes up. Because of Joe. Was it Joe? I don't remember. Joe had a good review. That's all I remember. Okay, what can we write on, baby? Oh, here's an envelope. Okay. Spam mail telling me to open an account so I can get a bunch of cashback money. If it writes on this, on my hand, this thing is amazing because I probably couldn't. Here, I'll show you a comparison. Let me show you the motivational pen I was talking about earlier. So if I just write Steve, it does it, but it's like faded, if you know what I mean. Now let's do it with the Magic Spy Pen. It's not magic, I don't know why I said that. Okay. In my opinion, it writes better than that other pen I showed you. It's not like the flawless, beautiful ink, but it's really close. Wow. I'm actually shocked. It gets smoother. Wow. This writes flawlessly. Okay. Bonus points pen. Let's see how you record and let's see how your audio quality is. And then we're going to see if you're detectable to the average citizen. It's gonna be crazy. Let the record show that I was wrong. That small slit was not a reset button, not a microphone. It was indeed a charging indicator. It's red when it's not fully charged. So this is what it looks like when it's charging. I'm getting a better angle on the lens now. I don't think anyone would ever be able to tell that this is recording them. Unless they own this exact pen. And even then, I would space it. I would not notice at all. I am reading the manual here, and it looks like in order to record, you need to press the top button for 3 seconds. Then, this really small light will flash blue 3 times. That means it's recording. But if later you want to check and make sure that it's recording, press that button 1 time. And if the blue light flashes 1 time and then goes out, your camera is recording a video. If there is no response, so if you tap the top and nothing happens, that means it hasn't been recording. So it actually powers on and records at the same time. So when you hold it for 3 seconds, it powers it on and then starts recording. That way it's not just wasting battery as you run around, because it's off when you're doing that. So that 3 seconds allows it time to turn on and then start recording. And then when you hold it for 3 seconds at the end, it saves the video and powers off. Great way to save battery life, by the way. So when you start recording, blue light flashes 3 times. Check if it's recording, tap it once. Blue light will flash once if it's recording. No light will flash if it's not recording. Finally, to stop the video, you hold it down for 3 seconds again, and it will give you 3 red flashes to indicate it has saved the video and it is turning off. And when it's charging, it will be a red steady light and when it's fully charged, that light will turn blue. Great, and that's all of the instructions. If it were me, I would probably just have this down all the time, so the camera is always exposed. That way I never forget to pull it down when I start recording. And no one notices the camera anyways. I don't think anything small enough is going to get in there to damage it. I don't think anyone's going to take a giant needle and just start stabbing you in the chest with a pen on you, and then you're like, oh no, I didn't pull up the thing, my pen's getting damaged. I think you'd be more worried about whoever's stabbing you. How does the video quality look? Is it as crisp as Joe said? Is it? Is it perfect, Joe? Sorry, got a little intense there. What about the audio quality? Here's what I sound like on my camera. And this is the pen audio. So we're gonna start recording with a pen, and we're gonna walk in to the Chipotle and see if they notice. I don't know why I'm nervous right now. It's kind of weird, but let's go for it. Actually, the quality looked a lot better than it did indoors in my room. There's really bad lighting in this room. My camera's just really good at making it look okay. The audio quality is good. It's not like jarring, like it's not taking in too many sound effects. And there's like music blasting in there, and you can kind of hear the music a little bit, but it sounds like it's suppressing it, which is good. You don't want that music to be blasting if you're trying to get overt audio. This is probably prioritized to listening to people speak. So we're really going to hear how it goes when I interact with a cashier. Can I get a burrito bowl? Oh my goodness. The audio quality of me speaking is incredible. Like, it's almost as good as this mic. So this is probably designed to like lav mic audio, not omnidirectional. So the audio quality when it's here of yourself speaking is insanely good. Let's see if we can hear her talking a bit more.
Here,
To go.
Water brown rice and protein.
Chicken? What are the vegetables?
You could get these if you'd like. It's just onions and bell peppers.
She's trying to convince me to eat vegetables. Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds good. I'm also surprised it's angled pretty forward. Like, it's not like shaking or moving a bunch like Sushi Boy said it would. And it was loud in there. Like, there was music blasting, customers singing happy birthday, other workers talking. And it's really clearly getting her and me speaking, which is good. Salsa, right? Is that what that is? Yeah.
You're good.
Okay. And then lettuce. And that should be good?
What was that?
That should be good.
Anything else?
That's it. Yeah.
11:35.
Sweet. Thank you. Of course.
It's not for some reason. You're good.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. I'm shocked. The $40 smart glasses that I compared to the $400 Ray-Ban Metas, the video quality was atrocious, especially compared to this. They can fit a better camera in this tiny little pen, and this is cheaper. Man, they are slacking. I know it's possible now. You have no excuse for making $40 smart glasses. They're not a tenth as good as the quality of this pen, video and audio. What are you doing? That was way better than I was expecting. That's crazy. Final thoughts? This spy pen is incredible. The amount of possibilities it opens up. Don't film people without their consent. That's bad. Don't do that. However, even when you have someone's consent, it's weird to be carrying a giant rig to be able to film them. With this, you don't have to do anything. You can just film the stupidest social challenges, like asking out 100 girls in a day, and then ask them if it's okay that you did it, and they're not going to be as intimidated because you're just recording with a pen. You don't have this giant camera with all these microphones and stuff shoved in their face. I think the amount of possibilities it opens up is crazy, even more so than the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, because remember, those do have a light up indicator. So if they're at all familiar with the glasses, they'll know. Most people aren't, but still, I would say this pen is even more covert than those glasses. And the audio quality is good. This pen is in the description, so if you want it, it's yours. That's all I gotta say. So thanks for watching.